So we're giving it 30 years. So you'd hear economists saying, yo, all these post-liberation countries only last for 30 years. That was the doctrine. That's what my sister also taught me. You know, my sister is a doctor in economics. So all these things were being told to us. Oh yeah, South Africa is supposed to last until 30 years. What happens after 30 years? All of a sudden, we're now being treated as a pariah. You know, we've had 30 years where they gave us the freedom to do whatever, but, you know, they had controls, they had funding that they were giving. They made sure that, okay, you guys don't be friends with those guys. Okay, we understand you're friends with our enemies there, but don't do too much. Don't ask them for too much. If ever you need something from them, ask us first and then we'll give it to you, instead of you relying on all these other partners. And it's all coming undone right now because South Africa is at a position where we've got a president installed who did not meet the mandate of the conference that elected him the first time, 2017. And then the mandate of the second conference was everything that wasn't implemented from the 2017 resolution must be implemented now. So this nil compensation part of the legislation was proposed already in 2017, 2 conferences ago. You know what I mean? Cyril has been re-elected. He needs to deliver on the conference resolutions. Otherwise, his presidency will be marred by a guy who did not deliver on the mandate that the ANC gave him when they voted him in as president. Helen Ziller knows this much. Helen Ziller herself knows that she cannot be supporting this bill and saying to everyone, well, it doesn't really threaten us that much. She needs to also appeal to her base. So what is she going to do? She's going to say, yes, we're taking this bill to court because of the procedural mishaps that they made or whatever. There's 5 out of 7 of the provinces that voted for it didn't do the process properly, and therefore we wanted to be thrown out on that basis, but we don't agree with other things, but we're only going to focus on these things because these are easy wins. The fact of the matter is that they know that new legislation is lame. It's a blunt knife. You know, it's not really going to change much. The whole entire legislation was to tick a box so that Cyril's slate, when it comes to the 27 conference, can at least say we delivered on the conference resolutions that were made in 2022. You know, when we extended our lead. And the thing that stopped us from delivering on our conference resolution is because we were divided in the top 6, 3-3. And now we've converted into a top 7 with a tiebreaker vote, basically. You know what I mean?